Modi ora in the headlines, cricketer Jesse Ryder has been interviewed by police today following his brutal bashing in Christchurch last week. He was savagely punched and kicked outside a bar in Maryvale early last Thursday. Two men aged 20 and 37 charged with the assault will appear in court on Thursday. Police have found what appears to be the wreckage of the plane belonging to 2 Degrees boss Eric Hertz and his wife Kathy. The plane ditched into the sea off the Waikato coast near Kawhia on Saturday. Sergeant Warren Shaw says they've identified a large object of interest on the ocean floor. In the meantime, 2 Degrees has appointed Chairman Stuart Sheriff as interim CEO. The Easter Road Toll, which began at 4 p.m. on Thursday and ended at 6 a.m. today, officially stands at 3 dead. National Road Policing Manager Superintendent Carrie Griffiths says he's in two minds about the fatalities.
On one hand, 3 is a very low road toll. It's one of our lowest on record. But on the other hand, that's 3 families who have lost loved ones and to whom Easter will not be the same again.
Close to 50 formal complaints were made over the Easter weekend about businesses flouting trading laws. The Ministry of Trading, Innovation and Employment received 46 complaints from the public about stores operating on Good Friday and Easter Sunday. The Ministry says it will be issuing warnings for most stores for allegedly first-time offending, but may prosecute 2 garden stores. The majority of complaints were for stores operating in the Upper North Island. And the United States has positioned a destroyer capable of shooting down missiles near North Korea. It's the latest military move following North Korea's missile threats against the US. A US defence official says shifting the USS Fitzgerald closer is a prudent move meant to offer greater defence operations should they become necessary. Ka tapaina ature ngā ingoa Māori ki runga I ngā motu o Aotearoa a kua kenei. Ara ko te ka māui ki te raki me te waipounamu ki te tonga. Kua tīmata ngā kōrero a te puari takotoranga papa o Aotearoa ki te motu whānui mō te takenei. O te aka tāia ngā ingoa Māori ingoa Pākehā hoki te whakahua. And Labour leader David Shearer says he has no issue with Māori names or English ones being used.
I mean, I've got to say, when you stand back and look at North and South Islands, it's a little bit unimaginative. But as far as Maori names go, if we want to have Maori names, I'm all for it.
The Breakers are preparing for the final stage of their quest for a 3rd straight Australian Basketball League title. The win against the Sydney Kings last night sealed the semi-series 2-0. They now face Perth Wildcats in the grand final series starting in Auckland on Sunday. Breakers coach Andre Lamanis says not having a deciding 3rd semi-final will be a good backup for centre Will Hudson.
I guess the fact that he's only got to fly once and then we've got 5 days and I think it's maybe another 5 days till we have to fly to Perth. So he's got 10 days without flying. I think that's really going to help him and we can have him continue to get better.
And in league, the Kiwis will welcome Sonny-Bill Williams with open arms for the Anzac League Test later this month. The former All Black and current Roosters second rower has confirmed he'll be available after speculation had a link with Samoa. Kiwis assistant coach Tony Ero says currently Sonny-Bill Williams is in and wanted to be picked on form, which currently warrants it. To rugby, a revolving door at the NZRU in the past 24 hours. Former All Blacks lock Anthony Borrick will leave the Blues at the end of the Super Rugby season with a 2-year deal with Mitsubishi in Japan. Hurricanes prop Ben May has also signed a Japanese contract and will join Sanix. But 2012 All Blacks Brodie Retallick and Wyatt Crockett have signed with the NZRU until 2015. Retallick is also sticking with the Chiefs and says the deal allows him to look at helping defend the World Cup. Koe rā ngā karere matua mai te whare kōrero o Rima, no horo mai.